again.
That's
so
great.
That's huge, huge savings. All you have to get is $99 and boom, you're gonna instantly save 20, and that happens all day long, which is amazing. So definitely grab the today's special. The lavender is exclusive. What is the most popular color, Steve? I'm just curious, actually. Oh, the lavender, I love it. So Purple Girls, there you go. That's the most popular. It actually is the most limited now. Then, of course, you're gonna have the classic white, which is fabulous. This is that great iridescent. It kind of looks blue, but as you move it, it's almost like pearl color, which is gorgeous. You get the extra 3 heads to go with it. So all of this is enough heads to last you for 1 single year. And as I mentioned, the most affordable, completely exclusive configuration, by the way. You cannot get this deal anywhere else except right here and tonight, and we're at $79.96, not $149.83. With FlexPay, get it home for $20. Remember, you're gonna start seeing changes instantly. It's a very different experience. In 2 weeks, you're gonna start seeing some serious changes. In a month, I can't imagine what you'll feel like. I know what it's like, but for you, if you don't absolutely love it, then you can send it back for a refund. But you're not gonna get a better offer than we're offering tonight on this Sonicare system. It's brilliant.
And that is because it is the HealthyWhite Plus. And the HealthyWhite Plus actually has all the different modes. This is the most modes that we've offered too, because in the one in the past, we had 5 different modes. But some of you said, you know what? I just want clean teeth, or I want to have white teeth. So if you're looking for whiter teeth, and I think that's what a lot of us are looking for, there are 2 different modes. So you're gonna put it right here, so there's clean and then there's white. But in addition to that, there are also 3 different levels. If you're new to starting with it and you wanna go a little bit lower, you can go lower. So there's a simple up and down right there. So there it is at the lower level. You can hear it as it really kind of kicks up and it gets on into there. And then again, between the clean and the white. But every single time it will do the automatic 2 minutes. So you don't have to think about, oh gosh, and it also doesn't beep. I like that it doesn't beep. There are some out there that do beep, but you hear it just took like a little pause. That's when you move it to the next section, because a lot of us are up at an hour when nobody else in the house is awake, so I don't necessarily want to do that. But that Philips Sonicare technology, and I have 2 other ways that I can show this to you. So we kind of just have this long, tall, little skinny glass. I want you to see how it's pushing that down. I'm not moving that, but it's creating that great little tornado all the way down and in and through there. It makes a great difference on it too. Huge. Now I'll kind of just wipe that off just for a second, because I want to show you here on this side of a glass. Not even inside, so I'm not even in it. On the outside of that. Do you see how the water is moving?
It's literally spinning the water way over here.
It is. So there you go. So
that's wild.
And it's that sonic technology, and what that sonic technology is actually going to do for you. The Philips Sonicare is different from other forms of sonic technology. It is the 31,000 brush strokes or the 62,000 movements, which means 124,000 movements every single time that you brush your teeth. And it's going to simply do that for you, and it's going to measure that out for you. What does that mean? Removes 7 times more plaque than manual brushing. And don't forget, according to the CDC, if you are over the age of 30, 47% of Americans are actually struggling with some form of dental disease. Once you're over the age of 65, that actually jumps up to 70% of us are struggling with some form of dental disease. And that dental disease actually goes all the way throughout our body. It can affect things like stroke, diabetes, all the different problems that you can have within your body. So I want to make sure that, because those are really important facts.
Because this should stop everybody. Because, and re-explain that.
Yes.
Your oral health affects what?
Okay, your oral effects, there are actually associations between the oral infections and health problems in your body, such as diabetes, heart disease, and stroke.
Yeah, thanks for the pause, because just let that sink in. Do you know most people don't know that? I actually had a dentist tell me that one time. He goes, do you understand how important it is to start at your mouth? Because it affects your whole body. And it is. There's associations with that that affect your entire body. So there's another reasons why. If you're using a manual toothbrush, this is crazy. This is so old-fashioned. It's like watching a black and white TV, or it's like, you know, horse and buggy. And then all of a sudden you go up to a Learjet. Okay, manual to this. Let's do this comparison. This is the other one that kind of blew me away. 2 minutes of this equals 1 month of you brushing with this. 2 minutes equals 1 month. So no wonder doctors and dentists are recommending you move to the Philips Sonicare. It just is substantially different. And even I will say, because I have used vibration technology for years, this is even different than that. So if you have other brands, or maybe you bought something that was kind of cheaper, this is a big deal because it's that dramatic and that different. A little heads up, if you saw it just pop up there, we've been on the air for just a few minutes. We've already sold, I think it's now probably over 500-600 in the very first airing. The last Sonicare toothbrush we did as a Today Special was November, totally sold out. We got to my show with Kathy, I had 1 color left and it went, it was all gone. It was an awesome deal. This is the most affordable set we've ever offered. So you're getting our best foot forward, and it is the plus. Be careful because there is other Healthy White out there from Philips Sonicare.
This is the newest and the latest.
This is the plus.
So this is the plus.
So be careful if you're out shopping and saying, well, I'll get that one. No, 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 this has more features than that one. So just make sure you're really actually comparing apples to apples when you're looking at it. Better modes, you get this awesome carrying case to go with it. You get more heads, it's completely exclusive. And again, it means everything. And I'll tell you what, if you have a deteriorating health problems with your teeth, how much does it cost? When did you have to move to the next level? Has your dentist said, look, you've got to step up this game or you're gonna have to get veneers, or we're gonna have to do some really serious work on your teeth. Stop the madness, change your toothbrush. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense to me, especially tonight. I understand if it's over $100, that starts to get up there and you're like, gosh, I don't know. But when you're under 80, and we have 4 flex pays, so it's $20, imagine how much time and trouble. I don't know, Kathy, you've got beautiful teeth and you've been doing Sonicare for years.
Yes, I have. It was recommended to me in the 80s. So when I first came home from college, when it first came out, and I had a lot of cavities. I was one of those girls that I brush and brush and brush, and my teeth have always been in great shape, and my dentist actually recommended the Philips Sonicare technology, and I was like, I'm not spending, I swear, I think it was more than this back then.
Oh, sure.
For my dentist, and I went, I'm just not doing it. I can't afford it. I came back and he goes, you didn't do it, did you? And I'm like, yeah, I did. I'm like flossing every day. I'm making sure. Came back the next time and he goes, you bought it. And I didn't buy it from him. I went and bought it from the store because I'm like, I'm just, you know, I want to see if he can really, really tell. And he noticed a difference because my pockets changed. Regular brushing actually directly helps prevent both plaque and gingivitis.
Wow. So that means bad breath.
Right. Exactly. And also in the gingivitis, because we have to worry about the gums as well too. So it is the front line of the defense against your own oral health disease and also to maintain your overall health. In addition to that, it removes up to 7 times more plaque. It improves your gum health in as little as just 2 weeks worth of time. And the difference is, and the reason why it's helping your overall gum health, with manual brushing, you're brushing back and forth on your teeth and on your gum line. So a lot of times we kind of end up sort of scraping them up, right? This is actually gentle vibration.
Wear out your gum.
Yes, oh, no doubt about it.
Some over brushers that really screw up their gums.
I used to always get just the super softest toothbrush that I can, but this, I don't have to do it because I don't get the toothbrush blowout. You'll see how this actually goes, and then the little brushes, but the sonic vibration technology is actually getting below the gum line. Think about if you have like a face cleanser. Yes.
You know when the guy, they're
counting the pockets.
Yeah, they're going, oh, it's a 4, it's a 5.
You will see a
and
change.
You get to the 5 and you're like, that's not
You're
good.
in serious trouble.
Even 4s, you're going down the wrong road.
Kind of heading in that right direction. So you need to take good care of your teeth and gums. And this is gonna do it because it's actually gonna go below the gum line and it's gonna go between the teeth. Not only are we not usually brushing our teeth for 2 minutes a day, I know most of us are not flossing every day. I am guilty of that. I don't floss every single day. I would like to say that I do. I made sure that I flossed, you know, great today, but we don't always think about it. But the nice part is it actually does get in there and gets in between the teeth. So if you're not flossing every day, this is a better option for you than not flossing every single day. So
yeah, I mean,
or not flossing if you're not flossing.
If you're not flossing at all, and you know how bad it is that you're not flossing, and you know, a lot of us are guilty of that, okay? I've never met too many people who are terrific flossers. Then imagine just switching your toothbrush because that's going to change all that as well. It doesn't replace it, but daggone, it's going to make a huge difference overall. Now, I do want to tell you about the $99 deal. Do we have that little graphic? Because it only happens on Mondays this month, right? This is so awesome. This is how I'm going to do it too, because I'm buying 2 more of these tonight because I feel guilty because I have one and my husband and son don't. So here's what I'm doing. So what you do is any orders of $99 or more with your HSN card, you use that code. And what happens is you're going to instantly save $20. So you're gonna use your HSN card, you're gonna spend $99 and instantly save $20. So what you can do tonight, if you'd like to, is you get this, plus you add the brush heads, and then use your HSN card, and then instantly